Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I want to thank you for tuning in, and I want to thank all my new followers and give you guys a shout out for finding me here and subscribing. Really appreciate the love. I'm excited to share with you just some of the insight that I have and some of the methods that I used to do well in 2 online competitions that I entered and in my earlier fitness modeling days. I don't actually enter these competitions anymore, and I will get into that in the video as to why I don't do them anymore. But I am here to just pass on this information, and hopefully it'll help you guys. I know if you're watching this, you're probably entered in one right now yourself, and maybe you're doing what I'm about to tell you, and maybe you're not. But there's a chance that you're not, and there's a chance that this could help you. So here we go. A lot of you, I see a lot of people entered in online competitions right now. I know there's a lot that happened throughout the year. My first bit of advice for you is to pick and choose maybe 1 or 2 that you know happen every year, and really put all of your eggs in one basket for that online challenge. And the reason why is because what I'm going to tell you requires a lot of work, and you don't want to be doing this all year round or 4 times a year or 3 times a year. You don't want to be doing this with every single competition you enter, because it's a lot of time and it's probably going to wear you out, and it's probably going to wear your supporters out, and you don't want to wear out your welcome mat. So I see a lot of you making posts on Facebook. You're throwing up a photo, you're including the link. You're making your Instagram posts, you're talking about it, you're reminding people to vote for you. That is all good and great. I mean, it's awesome that you're doing that, you're creating awareness, but that's probably as far as it's going. You're creating awareness. Are people actually stopping and clicking on the link and voting? A lot of times people are just scrolling through Facebook and Instagram, and people's attention span is very short. You've got a 30-second window of opportunity to, deliver your message and catch their attention and make them pause on your content. And that could probably be just a waste of time if you're doing that, hoping that that's all you need to do, and you're thinking that that is as much effort as you need to put into it. Well, I just need to make some posts, I gotta tell people about it, and I'll make another post today. You can make 30 posts in a day, doing the same thing, and that won't get you the results like what I'm about to tell you. For me, I did this method for both the competitions that I entered. It was the bodybuilding.com spokesmodel search, and I placed as one of the top 5 finalists, female finalists, and that was in 2010. And then I also entered the status fitness model search, and I secured the most online votes, and I ended up placing 2nd. I lost because of a photographer vote, so they had a couple different judging systems in there to determine the winner. And I still ended up with a 2-page spread, which was really awesome. So really grateful for the opportunities that came out of both competitions, and I'm really grateful for that. But I don't do them anymore, because what I did to get to that point in those competitions was that, yeah, I was making posts, I was thanking people for their support and everything, but what I was doing behind the scenes is that in my evenings, in my lunch hours, in my coffee breaks, I was sitting on my laptop or my phone, and back then Instagram, I had Facebook and I had Twitter, and Instagram hadn't just come out just yet. I think it happened like maybe the year after that, and so long ago. Wow, I just got reminded of how old I am. But anyway, I would sit and I would watch people that would come online. You get the notification that someone came online on Facebook, and I would message them right away. I would if they were a stranger, if I didn't know them, I would introduce myself, apologize for interrupting them, and I would ask them, if they could do me a small favor, and they would say, sure, what is it? And I said, I'm entered in this contest. It would mean so much. I have a chance at winning this and this and this. Here's a link. Can you just take a second and vote for me and click this link and vote? And I would sit there and I'd wait for them to do it. And, in the case that I would see their vote come through, I would thank them for it. I would let them know that I would help them out if they ever need anything online that I could help them out with or promote anything for them. I would definitely do that for them, or promote their business on my page if I could, just to repay the favor and give them a shout out as a favor for that, because I was using my audience that I had, my reach that I had with like the amount of people that I have on my Facebook page and fans, and then returning the favor and shouting out that business on my Facebook page as like just as a thank you for them for doing that for me. And I would sit, and I must have had at least like 10 Facebook messages open at a time, and I'd be messaging everyone. And I wouldn't be copying and pasting a message either. They would be personalized messages to every person. If you're going to be throwing up posts like that randomly, sure, your family, your friends, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, maybe some of your coworkers, they're going to vote for you. But you can't depend on, that post just to draw people in and make people feel compelled to vote for you. You need to write them a personal message, give them a quick, a couple sentences of why it would mean, so much to you to have their vote, that you would really appreciate, and be genuine in that message. And I did that for hours on end. I can't remember how long the contest would run for, but I did that every single day. And that is the reason why I don't do it anymore, because I know how much effort that I put into try to win these, and I came very close. I made it as a finalist, I made it as a second place finisher because of that effort that I put in. And if some of you are doing this, awesome. If not, if some of you guys aren't doing this and you're just doing the bare minimum, step it up. Start messaging people. I must have sent DMs on Twitter, direct messages on Twitter to, oh gosh, I don't even know. I could probably say hundreds of people. And I would provide them the link, and I would ask them, if they could vote for me. And same thing, I didn't care who I asked. I had Ronnie Coleman and Dexter Jackson on my Facebook, I think, and I messaged them too. I didn't care. I was like, I'm freaking asking Ronnie Coleman, Mr. Olympia, to vote for me. Why not? And I did it. So you can't do the bare minimum. Just like if you do a fitness competition, if you're training or in prep, you know that you can't just do the bare minimum to win. You gotta give it your all. And that's how you're gonna do well in these. And that's why I suggest to only do 1, maybe 2 a year, because if you really sit down and put in the effort into it, you're gonna get really great results. You're gonna make it as a finalist. You're gonna, possibly be the winner. Heck, you could do better than I did. So I want you guys to take that information, and get back at her, get back on your computer, and start messaging people individually. If you have email lists, if you have closed Facebook groups, if you've got, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your Pinterest, anywhere that you can message people and start talking to people and providing your link. I would even go as far as, at gatherings with my friends and stuff, I would actually take their phone from them and do the voting for them. So I was determined, and you have to be determined to win these and give it your all, and especially for the contests that have, to buy votes. Maybe you don't have friends with deep pockets or that are willing to part with their money to give you votes. What do you do then, right? How many GoFundMe pages that you see on Facebook, for people that have gotten into horrible accidents or their pet is dying, and how hard it is to have people even donate $5. So if you're going to be asking someone to vote for you with their money too, that's going to be a way harder stretch. So that's my advice to you. Sit down on your laptop, individually message people, like fish in a barrel. Whoever keeps coming up, whoever keeps coming online, message them, send a message. Do that every single night of the competition. If you really want to win, if you really think that this is your chance, this is your big break, give it your all right? So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for listening. I'm going to end this now. I'm going to stop rambling, but I'm going to end it right here with the online fitness competitions, and I'm going to let you do the work, all right? Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, sub below, like, share, and comment, and I will see you back here next Thursday.